Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about revenge and karma. So I just thought this was important, you guys, because I know a lot of times we want the narcissist to get their karma right and we're not seeing it happen. So a lot of times we want to revenge ourselves, because we come into this awakening. Everyone's playing a different role. You have someone that's playing really, really stupid with you. You have people that are giving information out on you that's false. They're twisting stories. They're perceiving you in a way where it's only from their perception or from their experience or from rumors, things that they don't even know about. And, these people all get together to bash you. And the moment that you try to revenge yourself, because let's be honest, some of us do things, I was the type of person never to revenge the narcissist. I mean, I've had friends, I've seen people do so many things out of anger, look crazy, like go and slash the narcissist's tires and break windows, or the narcissist is breaking their property. Like, so much destruction from revenging, one another, because you'll seek revenge. And then guess what? The narcissist does not play. As you guys know, the narcissist takes everything serious. You can't even tell these people how you feel. That already, let alone, makes them angry when you're explaining how you feel, because they don't care, right? So imagine seeking revenge on someone who is willing to make up lies about you. The only thing that can happen out of that is more destruction, and when you also, another thing, when you wish that these type of people would get their karma, and a lot of times they do, and it happens in many ways, and it's not that they care, because I've literally, been through experiences with people that are older than me, and I would think to myself, like, this person's old enough to be my parent. Why won't they do this to their child, but they're doing it to me, right? These are the type of people that are willing to lie on you, get you fired, do so many things, and you're just trying to survive like everyone else. But because they don't care about you, they're seeking vengeance on you, and they don't even know you. They don't care. They don't feel anything for you. And this can also go both ways, you guys, because I've seen, people who are my elders, people that are older than me get disrespected by younger people. I've seen younger people, blow the horn, yell outside of their windows and disrespect older people. I've seen people, try to go viral by disrespecting someone old or someone that's homeless or someone that's on the street, not thinking to themselves, like, this could be your mom, this could be your cousin, this could be, this could be your child, this could be you. And when I say you, I really mean it, because some people don't understand that they're not going to be young forever. They're living in the moment. They're literally living in fairy tale land. And sooner or later, that karma is going to come back based on how you treated people. Even when you were naive and you weren't realizing what you were doing, it will come back. And it really feels as if, why did I become a target for these type of people? And it makes you want to seek revenge, especially when you're, in positions where they're targeting you, and you don't even know why, why they're so jealous. I've seen narcissists who, were upset because someone got a promotion at work and they feel as if they were working there longer than them. But that other person might have the education, they might have connections. Not only that, they feel as if, well, if I don't get the position, I want someone that I like, or someone that I know, or someone who's related to me, to get all of this admiration and praise, not you. And, what's so scary about these type of people is that, they'll get their karma one way or another. And, it's almost as if they feel like, they don't care if you were to revenge them, because it will give them a reason to almost like not feel the guilt for what they've done to you, because, they think about it, but they don't want to accept it for the original story, and how it really happened and how it really took place. And I've even reached out to them, like, feeling sorry for them, because now they finally understand what I went through, because they're sitting here calling people narcissists and watching narcissist videos. So now I'm thinking we're on the same page, and come to find out these same people, they won't even apologize for what they've done to you because of their pride. They're only worried about what people have done to them, but they're not worried about what they've done to others. And when I see those type of actions, I look at myself and I say, have I treated others in that manner, and then, seek the love of someone that doesn't love me, but yet treat others in a malicious way? I think about those things, and I realize that a lot of narcissists get their karma every time. This is why they always come back to you. This is why they always act like they're remorseful, or it seems like someone broke their heart. And some of them, obviously just move on and never want to look at you. They don't want to bump into you. They have shame. They rather avoid you because they think you're going to seek revenge on them, like many others do. They live a life, paranoid, basically. So, yeah, what I realized is that the narcissists, they do go through karma. I've actually went through a lot of things, in my childhood. And then when I got older and I was detached from these people and people in my life and family and things like that, they went through horrible things. They went through a lot of things. I always tell you guys, I had an aunt that had cancer, and she lied on me. She said that I was physical with her, and she made up all of these lies on me just because I'm an outspoken person. So she made it seem like me standing in my truth made me a violent person, and what she went through with her cancer, she didn't care that she was going through karma, or in a sense, she was going through something that, the universe, God, whatever you want it to call it, was trying to teach her something. And she's like, I don't care, this is just something that just happened. Many people go through this. This has nothing to do with my past. This has nothing to do with how I treat people. This isn't a reason to humble myself. Some narcissists are actually that arrogant. And, I've seen people get their karma and then they continue lying. They continue bashing you. I've seen, people lose everything. I've seen people, who, they felt like nothing was ever going to happen to them because they had, flying monkeys around them, and then the flying monkeys start turning on them. Their children start turning on them. They've treated other people bad, and they felt like, oh, well, I'm going to treat my kid good. You just treated someone that could have been your child, that could have been your mother, your granddaughter, your cousin, sister. You just treated them wrong. But now you're expecting your own child to be good to you. And now that you're getting your karma, you're not seeing it as that. So that's what happens to a lot of people, a lot of narcissist people, is that they don't want to accept their part. They don't want to validate others. And really, at the end of the day, why does it matter? Because they still did what they did to you. It's still never going to be the same. Like, when you really, really think about it, why does it matter? Even opportunities, things they might have taken from you, why does it really matter? Why do those things really matter? Because, you might think to yourself, well, that's something that was important to me, or I just needed support from someone in that time. That's why it matters to me, I just needed someone on my side. I just needed someone to not stress me out. I just needed someone to, just let me be myself. Just let me be myself. So when you realize that these people have tried to destroy you and then they flee like nothing happened, you realize that, your journey, everything taught you something, and it taught you a lot about yourself, and it taught you a lot about revenge, karma, self-control, moving forward, boundaries, acceptance, revenge, knowing that forgiving someone is not easy. You're going to go through motions. You're going to go through ups and downs because these people won't validate you. Sometimes, you could have been abused when you were a child, and then you bring it up when you're older because you feel as if, hey, no one listened to me. I didn't even know what was going on at that time, or I didn't even know how to feel about it, or I didn't even know that this narcissist was manipulating me, and I didn't realize that everything they were doing was calculated. I didn't know that they planned it. I didn't know that they gossiped to other people. I know that other people warned me, but I didn't want to believe it. I didn't know that this happens to other people. I didn't know that this is the story of many others, that I didn't know that narcissists are out here destroying good people. I didn't know this. And I also want you guys to understand another thing before I end this video, is that a lot of times you will feel shame within yourself, because a lot of times these people have done to you a lot of things, a lot of dirt, right? And the moment that you react, every single reaction that you react to, it's recorded. It's recorded, you guys, because they're putting it in their memory bank. They're putting it in other people's memory bank. And, as we blame ourselves, we feel guilty because they're making us feel guilty for reacting. They're making us feel guilty for bringing it up. They're making us feel guilty for being angry, for being emotional, for feeling hurt, feeling betrayed. They want to make you feel guilty. And if you think about it, they've disrespected you, right? So many times did things to you, hurt you, made you cry, didn't care about your feelings, punished you, tortured you, humiliate you in many different ways. And the moment that you start to reacting, it's like, they can't take it. You look like you're insane because you're just lashing out. You're just, reacting. You're going through things in your mind, and then you're contacting them, and you're, being upset, and they're looking at you like, why are you reacting now? You had a chance to react when it happened. It's kind of like a narcissist telling you have an ugly shirt, or, not directly telling you have an ugly shirt, but maybe they tell you, blue, that's a nice blue shirt. I really think yellow is your color, right? Something like that. That's something a narcissist would say, especially the ones that like to play mind games. And later on, say you're not the type of person, you're an empath, and a lot of times maybe you're not catching on to all of the disrespect, right? And later on you think about it and you're like, why did they tell me my shirt was nice? Or why did they buy the same shirt, but they told me it didn't look nice on me? So they're basically trying to tell me that it only looks nice on them, right? So that's how a narcissist will get you. And then if you say something to them like a week later, when you finally see them or something, they're going to react like, how dare you? You're bringing that up, like, you're petty. You like drama, anything, those type of things will give the narcissist a reason to react. And that's because they expect you to be like them. So they feel as if, hey, if you have something to say it to me right away. And if you don't catch on to me lying and deceiving you, then, you deserve to be disrespected because you fell for it. I deserve that. I deserve what I got out of you because you fell for it. You can't bring it up later on. Or if I raped you when you were younger, or I raped you, I'm just saying, like, on some R. Kelly stuff, if I did something to you when you were younger, or, and now I realized, and now you realize that it's affecting you, and you were to bring it up or something, or you realize that narcissist hasn't changed and they're doing that to other people, right? And now you're saying something about it, you're speaking about it. People are looking at you like, why are you speaking on this now? Like, why didn't you speak on it? Their new supply isn't speaking up on them. You are, and, you don't get anything out of that situation but, cause yourself pain, because you're living with shame, you're living with guilt for reacting, late to the abuse. Basically, like, you're reacting late to the abuse, and now you're meant to made feel bad for understanding what happened to you. It's like you're just not going to win because they did what they did with the intention to do it. They didn't feel bad about doing it, and by the time you figure it out, it's only an insult to them. So seeking revenge on them later, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change what they did to you. They're not going to care if they got their karma. It's just to them it's like, hey, that's life, that's how it goes. And there's no remorse there. It's just you making yourself feel bad for basically trying to heal. And you can't heal with negative people. You can't heal with the same type of people that hurt you. A lot of times people live in the past because they're expecting the people that hurt them to have an epiphany based on their circumstances, but they'll never see life through your eyes. They'll never see life. They'll never be able to walk, the shoes that you walk in. Even when they're going through their own things, you guys, I told you guys, I've seen people get their karma and they're studying narcissism and things like that. And not only that, it's like there's a lot of people that are, we live in a generation where everyone's okay with it. Narcissists are actually exposing themselves at this point. Like, that's the reality that we actually live in. Like, it's been normalized already. The videos are for people to catch on, the people that haven't caught on, because this generation thrives on narcissism. The problem with that is that, with the whole pandemic or whatever, now that everything is trying to, the world is trying to go back to its normal state, we're living in a world where, this generation, this event, these things that are happening to them, it's like, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, I guess I'm just not going to go to school. And, they're like making double screens while the teacher's teaching online. And, they're outsmarting the teachers, right? They're like, this is easy. This is going to be a breeze, right? And they're not living in reality. To us, it's like, wow, we can't believe there's a pandemic going on. This has never happened, not in our lives, and to them, it's like normalized at this point. So, it's like a reprogram, but at the same time, they don't understand real life and the extensity of what can really happen. Especially now, you guys, because the narcissists, they know how to control their emotions, in a way that maybe back then they couldn't, now, since they're being, exposed, to them, it's like, okay, now I have to play a different character. Now I have to act like the nicest person. And, they're the type of person to keep that character up for a very long time. This is why a lot of narcissists are being tested right now, and a lot of them are having karma literally right on their tail. They can't take it. They can't take that. They have to change along with the times. It's another timeline. So right now they're upset. They're scheming. They're planning on destroying. They're thinking about ways to remain, calm as long as they can until they have a entry to destroy you. I'm ending this message with that, and I'm sending you guys lots of light, lots of love, and lots of peace. If you guys have not subscribed, like this channel, like this video, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.